आउज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बिश्रह सदरी वयस्सिर अमरी वाहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी वयफ़क़हू क़ौली। Assalamu alaikum and welcome to all my dear students in SGS distance learning program. I am your teacher Hina Shakil. Our today's lecture is from Unit 5, Chapter number 2, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. In this chapter, we will learn about the different parts of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's life. So, please grab your book Islamic Studies for grade 7. Introduction. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was a great prophet of Allah the Almighty. Allah loved Musa alayhi salam dearly and has mentioned him more than any other prophet in the Quran. Allah even spoke to Musa alayhi salam directly, which is a huge honor. Because of this, Musa alayhi salam is also known as Kalimullah, which means to whom Allah has spoken. Musa alayhi salam was born in Egypt and direct descendant of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was born into the tribe of Bani Israel, who were also known as the children of Israel. Bani Israel are said to have been favored by Allah. But Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, treated them very badly. He was so cruel and Bani Israel suffered a lot under his rule. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's upbringing and growth. Once Pharaoh had a dream that a baby boy would be born into Bani Israel and that boy would kill Pharaoh one day. Pharaoh became so frightened, and to stop the dream coming true, he ordered his soldier to kill all the baby boys who will born to the Bani Israel. After Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's birth, his parents were too much worried that Pharaoh's soldier would find him and kill their baby. But Allah showed Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's mother a dream in which he guided her to put him into the river Nile. When Pharaoh's soldier came to search the house, Musa alayhi salam's mother quickly put him into a wooden chest and put the chest into the river. The water carried the baby away. Musa alayhi salam's mother was so much scared for her baby, but she believed Allah would look after him. The basket in which Prophet Musa alayhi salam was put in by his mother floated towards the palace of Pharaoh, where his men finished it out and brought the baby to him. He wanted to kill it immediately, suspecting that it might be a child of Bani Israel, but his wife Hazrat Asiya Razila Talanha was a very pious woman, so she stopped him by doing this. They did not have children of their own, so she asked him to adopt the child. At first, the Pharaoh objected because he suspected that this would be the same child who will kill him in the future, but when he saw the beautiful innocent face of the baby, he accepted Hazrat Asiya Razilatala's request. So Hazrat Asiya alayhi salam named the baby boy Musa, which in Hebrew means Israeli, means one taken out of water. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam grew up in the Pharaoh's palace and became the prince of the Egypt. He was so strong and so brave. Once Hazrat Musa alayhi salam saw a fighting between an Israelite and an Egyptian. The fighting was being unreasonable and he tried to calm down both of them, but soon he realized that the Egyptian would not listen. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam knocked him down with his fist. He was so strong that the man died on the spot. Migration of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. When the Pharaoh heard about this incident that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam killed one Egyptian, so he ordered his soldier to arrest Hazrat Musa alayhi salam immediately. A well-wisher suggested Hazrat Musa alayhi salam to leave the country soon. He left immediately for the Madian. Madian is the name of the place. As he entered the town, he saw that there was a big rush of men and the animals at the village well. Two girls were standing with their sheep, but no one was giving them a chance to approach the well. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam could not tolerate this behavior and pushed his way through the crowd, filled the girls' pitchers, and watered their herd as well. The girl went home and told their father, Hazrat Shuaib alayhi salam, about the incident and suggested him to employ Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Their father sent for Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and told him that if he worked for him for 8 years as a shepherd, he would get him married to one of his daughters. If he stayed for another couple of years, he would be doing him a favor. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam stayed there for 10 years and got married to a daughter of Hazrat Shuaib alayhi salam. Selection of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam as a prophet. On the traveling, when Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was traveling with his wife back to the Egypt, and the night was very dark and cold and they needed to light a fire to warm themselves, he saw something shining in the direction of Mount Tur. So he went there to get some fire. On reaching there, he felt it was a strange kind of fire. As he moved towards it, the light moved further and further away. He was scared and turned to go back. The light came nearer and a voice called out to him, Verily, I am your Lord. So take off your shoes. You are in the sacred valley. Tuwa. Tuwa is the name of the valley. And I have chosen you. So listen to that which will be revealed to you. It is the verse of Surah Taha, verse number 12 and 13. The miracles of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Allah bestowed Prophet Musa alayhi salam with many miracles so that the Bani Israel would accept the message of Allah and forgo the wrong worship. Miracles of Prophet Musa alayhi salam were awarded so that Bani Israel could restore their iman and revert back to Allah. The people of that time had forgotten the message of Allah and were leading a life without faith in Allah. In the Quran, Allah has revealed those miracles so that we can have a lesson from them. The first miracle was that the stick was turned into a snake. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam had a stick in his hand that was also known as the Asa. Allah the Almighty commanded him to throw it on the ground. The moment he did so, it became a python. Then the second was the radiant hand. Allah Almighty told Hazrat Musa alayhi salam to pick it up. Allah Almighty then told him to put his hand under his armpit and then drew it out. He did so and it came out glowing brilliantly white. Allah the Almighty then announced that He had chosen him as his prophet. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam requested him to include his brother Hazrat Harun alayhi salam in his mission so that he could fulfill his momentous responsibility in the best possible way. Allah granted his request and declared Hazrat Harun alayhi salam as a prophet too, and commanded them both to explain to the Pharaoh that he is not God, but Allah is the one who is the sustainer and the Lord of the universe. Other than these miracles, Allah also grant four more miracles to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, that is known as the splitting of the Red Sea. When he was leading the Bani Israel so that they could escape the Pharaoh, they came across the Red Sea. The Pharaoh and his army were right behind them, and in front of them was the sea. So the Allah commanded him to throw the stick in the sea, and the sea became the path to cross it. Number second one is the Manosalva. The nation of Bani Israel was blessed with prepared food from the heaven so that they would enjoy food without any worries, which can be attributed as a miracle of Prophet Musa alayhi salam and his nation. Then we have found in the Quranic verses the miracle of the 12 fountains, means the 12th path, while they were in the desert and looking for the water. The Prophet Musa alayhi salam was ordered to hit his stick on the rock. In the desert, a single rock was able to spurt 12 fountains of water. There were 12 tribes of Bani Israel, so Allah gave 12 water fountains to them. And the last one, the miracle of the murder mystery. It was the incident of a boy murdered his lover's uncle and hid the body at the neighbor's house. People thought that neighbor had killed that man. To solve the mystery, Allah asked them to slaughter a cow and hit a piece of flesh on the dead one. The man came to the life for a moment and told who had killed him. So these were the miracles of Prophet Musa alayhi salam. The competition between Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and the magician. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam returned to Egypt with his brother Hazrat Harun alayhi salam and went to the Pharaoh's court. Ramses had died, and another Pharaoh, who was his brother named Minfata, was now the ruler. Both Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and Hazrat Harun alayhi salam told him, Allah Almighty has sent us as His messengers, and He commands you to accept Him, believe in Him, and to stop treating the Israelis brutally and free them. The Pharaoh was so scornful and derided his mission, reminded him that he had been brought up in his palace, and threatened to punish him for the murder of that Egyptian, and declared that he was God. Both of the brother, means Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and Hazrat Harun alayhi salam, tried to convince Pharaoh and persuade him gently, but he remained adamant and said that if you are a prophet, then prove it with a miracle. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam hit his stick on the ground, and it changed into a snake. The miracle frightened Pharaoh, and he turned to his ministers for advice. They told him that Prophet Musa alayhi salam was just a good magician, and that their own magicians could easily perform such tricks. Then Pharaoh called all the great magicians to his court so that they could do the same tricks as Musa alayhi salam did. When they were told what had to be done, they were not worried. They threw pieces of rope on the ground, so they also began to wriggle like snakes. But when Prophet Musa alayhi salam hit his stick down, his serpent ate all the small snakes. The magicians immediately realized that this was no magic but a miracle, and prostrated, saying, "We believe in the faith of Musa." Allah Almighty told Prophet Musa alayhi salam to warn Pharaoh that he would punish him and his people if they continued in their ways and don't accept your faith. but Pharaoh was too proud to listen to the warning. So, for punishing Pharaoh and his followers, the country was hit by the great famine. Swarms of locusts ate away the crops. The river Nile flooded its bank, causing great destruction. The people were afflicted with lice and tumors. When all of this happened to the people, so they rushed to Prophet Musa salam, asking him to pray for their relief and promise to follow his religion. But when they were cured and the situation improved, they returned to their idol worship. The end of the Pharaoh. Allah the Almighty ordered Hazrat Musa salam to migrate with the people of Bani Israel. Hazrat Musa salam and his brother Hazrat Harun salam left with their people. When the Pharaoh heard about this news, he gathered his army and followed them. In front of Hazrat Musa salam, there was the turbulent Red Sea, and behind him there was Pharaoh's army. Allah then commanded Hazrat Musa salam to hit the stick in the water. As soon as he hit with his stick in the water, 12 pathways opened in the sea, since there were 12 tribes of the Bani Israel. A separate path was made for each tribe. Hazrat Musa salam, Hazrat Harun salam, and their people moved on the paths and crossed the sea to safety. Behind them, the Pharaoh stepped into the water with his troops, but as they reached in the middle of the sea, the waters closed it on them. Now they could not move forward or retreat. Looking death in the face, the Pharaoh was petrified with fear, and as he started to drown, screamed, "I believe in the Allah Almighty." But his patience was not acceptable to the Allah Almighty, because he was saying this just to save his life. So, this is what happened by the divine command. Pharaoh's body is still preserved in the museum in Cairo, Egypt, for the whole world to see the fate of those who deny the existence of Allah or rebel against Him. Now, students, it's time for your home assignment. You have to make a mind map on Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and do question number 1, 2, and 3 of page number 55. Question number 1 is, how was it made possible to protect Hazrat Musa alayhi salam after his birth? Question number 2, why did Hazrat Musa alayhi salam leave Egypt? And question number 3 is, describe the miracles of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam.